Hey everybody, this is Al Spath on the Positive Poker Insiders Network here on Twitch TV. I am Teach here sitting at the table. We've got a full table. Oh, Posse sitting at the table. It looks like he's been winning. He can sit with 50. He's winning. He's winning. He just sat. He just sat. I just sat. I just keep waiting for the big blind and keep sitting, and I'll have to wait a little longer. It's open mic Thursday, so if you've got something to say, if you want to say it live, you can come into the Skype room and say it. Glad to have you. Glad to host you. Positive Poker Insiders is on the air. Looking forward to the Sunday conversation this week. We've got Scrimitzu. That's Scrimitzu. And he is one of the better streamers that are out there and teachers. A lot of low limits and got a lot of energy. And we're going to talk to him on Sunday about that. So can't wait for that. Then next week on the 13th we've got Scott Long from Ante Up Magazine. That ought to be fun too. Here back at the table I get dealt the 9-5 to start. Well, we get to see a flop, don't we? Let's see what Monster wants to do with this. He limped. He bets 50, and so I'm going to come up with a tap. Now, if he stays or comes on top, I'm in trouble. I'm going to fire one more time at him. And my 9-5 will hold up. He laughs. If you saw the video, he'd really laugh, wouldn't he? Alright, let's limp into him and see what he wants to do. We got an ace. We'll stay with him for a little bit. Alright, he goes $5. We'll let that one go. That's an obvious. Hey, welcome. $3.10, easy to throw away. We got a raise under the gun for pot size bet. Again, pot size is 50 cents, 25 plus his 50 that he would normally put in. That's $1.25. That's how we can figure it out. Then a flat call from somebody that's got position when he should be re-raising here. That allows Posse to come in out of position with a wider range of hands. He checks it like he missed with overcards, or he had a pair and he doesn't like where he's at. He bets the whole pot because he wants everybody out. Posse now, and this is live, Posse then just flats him. So Posse's probably on a big draw here, something like 5-6. He might even have middle pair on the flop. He's going to indicate that he had middle pair on the flop and he hit 3 7s. He's going to take it down. Only because this guy showed weakness. This guy showed weakness, and they let him in. So the mistake here was Cigar Bound did not re-raise this player. If he re-raises him, Posse does never see that flop. If you're following me there in the chat, I appreciate it if you just type something in. Now, this is a hand that I like to play 6-handed for a raise, especially first in. I want him out, although he's a little ticked off right now. I might have stirred up the bee's nest here. See, I did. Now, see, that's a min raise. So he's saying he's got a big pair. So I am going to call him for the 75 cents. If I catch what I want to catch here and catch a 3-5, and he's got the overpair of the aces, I'm going to get that $99 or at least $50 of it. So I'm looking for a 2-pair here. That's not really what I want. I know I got an inside draw. If he bet $2, I'd probably do something. I think he hit 3 aces or 3 kings on this hand. He may have 3 queens. We're never going to find out. I would have stayed there probably if that queen was a diamond. So I would have had a redraw for the 9 outs for the diamonds. I would have had 4 outs or 3 outs on the. I had 12 outs times 2. I had 24%. If he bet a small amount there in the end, I might have stayed with him knowing that he had the pair of the board to beat me if I caught my card. Hey, Noodle the River's in, Rob Gag's in, Master Kasim's in, Like Lucky 7 Mario's in, Posse 1972 is in. Hey, great. Good morning, fellas. This is Open Mic Thursday. If you want to come in and just talk, watch the hand live, we can do that. You just have to call me up on Skype. Just add me on Skype. Skype is free. You can download it and just add that name right there, and I'll bring you into the conversation. This is an easy fold. That's just a button raise. That don't mean he's got nothing. He might just have ace rag here. You know, that's a pretty good flop for Armadillo. And I think he'll follow up with about a $2 bet. Yeah, $2. And this guy will either bail out right here or make a stand and come over there. He's making a stand. See, you got to predict what's going to happen. You've got to think about what are the people in the hand. This six-handed. What are they likely to do in this situation? So you got to be ready to. It's fast action. You got to be ready. Now I don't think he bets the king here. I don't think I bet the 5 here. I'll let him bet first, and I'll come over the top. Well, if you don't want to bet, then I'm going to bet. I don't think he's got a club or he bets. Oh, he got a club. He's got a club, he bet. I got to take a stab at it. If I check, I can't win. So I got to take a stab. Alright, I can't call with ace-5 being out of position. Could have probably taken that hand from him earlier on if I bet the 5. That was my bad. I think that's a very suspicious raise there, min raise here. Posse's not folding here unless he has absolutely nothing. He calls. I think Posse will go for a check raise here, or if the guy checks back, Posse will lead out on a turn. Now Posse will lead out on a turn because he checked that, and he'll lead out on a turn. See, you got to anticipate what people are going to do. That's how you get your reads. 6-5 would have been a winner maybe. Attaboy, Posse. Way to take it down, Ryan. That's an easy fold. For those of you that are in the Powers is here today, SL Powers. She's with us, Rob Gag. We have Master Kasim. I don't know where he's from or what his first name is. And Like Lucky 7 Mario is in too. So if they want to state where they're from, and give a shout out right here in chat. Excuse me. Losing my voice. It's an awful big bet there. I don't think Monster's going to call this bet. He can go over him, but I don't think he'll call him. Yeah, he goes over him. I didn't think he'd call him. That he had to go over him. Again, that's what this session's all about. What do you suspect your opponent to do in situations, whether I'm in the hand or not? You've got to start thinking in those terms. If I do this, what do I expect my opponent to do under the circumstances? Then go back to the beginning. What happened pre-flop? What happened on the flop? What happened on the turn? How did the cards change? How did the texture of the flop change all the way through? And then does it look like that person is bluffing to win it? Or does it look like he actually could have had those type cards? I hope you're all following. If those that are new to my stream, would you tell me something in chat? Just type and tell me if it's confusing to you or if you like what I'm talking about today. Thanks. Excuse me. Time for a cough drop. Expecting 3 inches of snow here tonight. So Jack 9, even though it's 6-handed, if that was suited, probably 25% of the time I might raise with it. Most of the time I'm dumping that. Not very good. Again, Just a button raise does not mean he has a good quality hand. Could have Queen 10, could have King 9, any kind of combinations with a big card in it or a pair. So now he should follow up. If he wants him out, he'll bet the pot. If he wants him in, he's going to bet about 2 1/4. And a check is weak, bad. Someone should bet into him. That 2 does not help him. If he couldn't bet the flop with a 6-9 queen on the board, then the 2 doesn't help him. Somebody has to take this pot right here. We're on a delay of about 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes. So what Ryan is putting in the chat here for you people that are in the chat is usually after the fact, not during the hand that him or I are in. He cannot hear me during the hand. That's also why he's not in the Skype right now, because he would be seeing my cards and that would be unfair, and we don't want him to be doing that. I think Posse's going to rake this about 2 1/4. Posse thinks that he had a set. That hand that he folded to Monster. Oh, they let me see this family pot. Everybody in the pool. Horrible. Master Kasim. I don't know what that means, or I'd sure like to know. So the cards run out. Does Posse have the 6? No, does he have the flush? He bets. He bets it so he didn't get paid off there. It wasn't an over bet. It wasn't a reach bet. I apologize for my voice right now. That's what they call a frog in the throat. Now in this hand here, I don't know what Posse has, but he's going to bail. Yeah. Kings hold up with an ace on the board. How about that, folks? Do you think they could hold up again? Well, I think he got 9s or jacks. What do you think? Nothing. He called with just a 5 there, but those aces shut me down. I couldn't bet there and have him come over the top of me. Again, it's suited. It's only 3% better, but I need to get the button out, and it's not a bad hand to play here. These are the hands that'll win you a lot of money. If you flop a 9-7 or a jack-9 or something like that, or 8-10 or 2 8s. 1 8's going to be good enough to me to go a pot-sized bet here. They both checked. That was a white flag. I'm taking the pot down. This is an easy fold. We run these streams several damn it, several times a month. In fact, 1972 Posse across the table from me is one of our streamers. This is not the great hands full table, but 6-handed, it's not bad. I don't say it's great. Posse Ryan right over here is in our apprentice streamer program, where he's going to be a coach. And if you want to go up to my YouTube channel, and I'll just post that real quick here. You click on that YouTube link, and I have 170 plus videos up there, and the one you want to really look at recently is the one we did the other night. He's in a 5-part series. He's in a training program to become a coach, and he's got a lot of skills. And I'm closing the betting here. It's going to cost me $75 for $3, which is 4 to 1. It's not enough with these kind of cards, and I'm out of position. Anyhow, you can watch. I played the student or the client in a 5-cent, 10-cent game, and for an hour and a half, he was teaching me and pointing out things to me. So if you go to that link on the YouTube channel, Al Spath, and you can look at it. It'll be the first one there. It'll be the coaching apprentice program. A little bit of bluff here from Armadillo. He started, he was way over 100, and now he's back down. Posse's sitting out. This is an easy fold. I don't want to give him anything here. It's crap cards. Same thing here. I could go, if he doesn't come in, I could go for a steal, but I'm inclined not to steal with crap. This was 7-6 suited. I would definitely, 7-5 suited, definitely try it. Hi, Sharon. All right, I'm going to fold on that. Slick Dog 15's in the house now. Decrypt's in the house now. Very cool. I'm home here all day long, and expecting snow tonight in Maryland. I don't like that half pot bet. I attack somebody like that. This is Posse. This is the Posse hand. He likes King 9. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the gun either. Aren't you glad when you don't see a flop, so you don't have to get upset about, oh, I would have hit something. Don't be results oriented. Oh, I love 10 jack. I'm out of position, facing a raise. If you cut the table in half, put the good and the bad, the pros and the cons, this is definitely a good hand, but it's not a great hand, so that's a negative. You're facing a raise. You're out of position, that's bad. So everything's on this side, or the con side, or the negative side. It's really easy to find out if you need to be in a hand. You need more pluses than minuses. If I had position, if I had jack, it'd be much better than the way it turned out. Posse's back. This might be a $1.25 steal. Again, today is all about anticipation. What people, trying to think what people will do and what they could have. You've got to get into that mode. If you're not playing that way, then when you're not in hands, you're going to miss out a lot. Oh, the dark hammer's in. That's Carrie from up in Vegas. Hello, Carrie. How are you? So I could go for a steal here again, but the cards are not in my favor. You could steal 70 to 80% of the time, but It would help. Rob Gay, I'll volunteer as a student actor for your streaming students if you need one. My streaming students. You mean my apprentice streaming coaching people? Oh man, Hammer can't play from Nevada on full flush. Maybe that's a good thing, the way they're going on payouts. Posse takes that one down easy. No. Jack 4 is a flat tire. What's a Jack 4? A flat tire is right. Oh, that's a big raise here from the small blind. I think once they legalized online betting from Nevada, they blocked every other site, Ryan. So ace 5 is not a very good hand. I'm out of position, facing a raise, so all negatives, negative, negative, negative. So it's an easy fold. Even if he calls, and I look at the pot odds, I'm still out of position with a hand against people that could have a better ace than I have. So why would I play that hand? If you're playing that hand because it's got an ace contained in it, then you got a leak in your game. Expecting about $1.25 from him if he plays. Not a limp. No, it's getting junk. And what's he going to do? Alright, I have not been raising from the button. I haven't been playing a hand. So if they come at me here, they have to have a really good hand because they know that I've been playing pretty nitty here. See? There's no way I can call it. Try it again. Same bet. Now if Ryan had ace king here, he might come over the top. Or it might flat me and just try to trap me. I don't like the jack, but I'm going to bet the whole pot. I got to find out where he's at. See how quick he called me? So now I am going to try to ring him up. No club. Well, he didn't bet the club there. Can I get value out of this? Because he didn't have the 8 either. Wow. Woo! Lucky me. Easy fold. Hey, some more people. Soft top 666. Nigel from over in England came in. That's great. And we got a full house of people coming in. That's good. I love that. I still like to hear from Like Lucky and Master Casson. Just by engaging and asking questions in the chat, you may just find out something more that I have to offer you. Rob, are you waiting to get on the table too? No, I don't think Rob's getting on the 25-56 player. There, he answered it. No. And Rob, I talked to our whale last night. Also, Ryan, he's not ready to take anything at this point, but he'll let me know. Ronster did say they took the money out of his account, and he believes the check is on the way. We'll have to see, just to be sure. Now, Rob, if you're not going to join the table, you're always welcome to join me on the Skype. Sharon, you're also Hammer. Anybody that wants it, this is open mic Thursday, except for Posse. He's at the table. Screw him, right? See what Cigar Bound wants to do here. That's a good bet. Not. I had position. I had 9-8, but not that bad. But for $1.50, nah, it's not worth it. Wait for another hand. Remember, when they post a blind, that money belongs to the pot. It doesn't belong to you anymore. Don't think you have to protect your money or defend your money. It's not your money anymore. You're forced to give it up. So don't make a double mistake. Again, what we're trying to do is put players on hands. We're trying to interpret what their betting means. We're trying to figure out what kind of odds they have. See how the texture of the flop comes, turn, and river. All right, Posse, take him down. He's going $3. That's an awful big bet there. Posse must have had nothing. This is an easy raise for me here. Outside bet. I don't want to make it bigger just because they're fours. I want them to think it's the same type hands. He's going to call me this time. I'm looking for that 4 hearts, but I'll take the 4 spades. And I'll take nothing. And those are all over cards, people, with 3 opponents. Don't waste your money. You're not going to get them out by barreling here. They called my bet by raise. They've got cards that either match or fit with that fold, with that flop. That's a fit or fold flop. Another raising hand if I'm first. All right, now I got positions. Got to follow up, unless he bets into me. Sometimes these guys take a long time. I want you to think that they got something. Now that's the speed of that would tell me he's connected to this. He got the 10 or he's got the diamonds. There's my 4 from the last time. Let's see what he wants to do here. He wants to go over the top of me, so he's got 2 pair or better. Get done. I could have taken a free card there. Maybe I should have saved $4. Easy fold. The man's sitting out. No problem, Sharon. No problem at all. Ligament damage is in the house today. Hey, Ligament, where you joining us from? Give a shout out. What's your first name, and tell us what either country or state you're from or city. Thanks. Let's see the flop. Not too bad. He bets, I'm staying. If he bets, I'm going over the top of him. All right. Recouped a couple bucks. Don't like my position with this hand. Playing 5-handed because one's sitting out though. So it's stronger than normal. And I'm just going to make it $2 to my man over here. He doesn't want to play chicken this time. That's good. I think I had a better hand, but he knows I'm not going to raise him without having something. Gonna try it again because this guy is out. Got a quick call from Ryan. He's got to work on that. Sometimes I think because he's playing his or using his HUD at several tables, he gets a tendency to make up his mind a little early. How you like that flop, folks? I'm not afraid of anything here, so I'm going to go 281. I don't want to cause them pain. Come over the top, me, Ryan. Oh, man. I'm going to cut you a break, Ryan. Just one time, cut you a break. I know what you were thinking. I know what you were thinking, Ryan. I was hoping you would do that. I don't like this in early position, but I'm going to raise with it. Andrew from Scotland. That's right. Welcome. I knew. Very cool. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm not getting feedback from the other people other than those that I know, but you're welcome to tell me what you're looking for out of a streamer or a teacher. I'm going to go right back to the well here. I'll take, sir. Oh, crap. Gotta get this guy's money here. This is the guy's money. Yeah. Watch out for speed. Okay, he's got a hand that he needs help. Normally he goes to $4 here or $5, so he needs a helping hand. That could be it. That could be a very good hand for him. Remember, 2 touching cards in the playing zone. 2 touching cards in the playing zone. Think about what others might have. They played Queen King. They played Ken Jack. They played all those kind of cards. I didn't need to put any money into that pot. Let's see. Oh, he bets 50 cents like he has like a Jack 9. No, he's got Ace 9. There's a 10 there. I would have never won anyhow there. So I got out. It's good to see there. It's worth it to see their hands. Oh, God, I went to hit fold. I hit the wrong one. Ah! I hit the wrong button. Looking down at the keyboard. I was going to do something else. Oh, sick on me. That's $1.25 I donated. I wanted to do Control R and see that last hand. Let me just do it real fast here because I want to see the end. He stayed all the way with a 10. He stayed with 1 diamond and then had to stay there. Okay, I got that. That's my fold button. That was crappy on me. All right. Early raiser gets only flatted by monster. Usually people that flat need help. boy, I would love to be in this hand right now. Remember, Cigar Bound, who raised, could have pocket kings and has nothing to fear on their flop and check it. So there's a possibility, if he stays in, that he's a monster. If he folds, then he just has an underpair or something. He just calls, so watch out. Boy, this sets up really nice for ace queen, doesn't it? Booyah! Unless he had ace queen, I think my 10-5 might have worked. That's an easy fold in early position. Good to see Nigel in the house. Nigel, when did you go to Vegas? Carrie is in the house. She's the Dark Hammer. She's going to meet you up in Vegas and take you to that weekly Wednesday meeting if you want to go with all the pro players and guests. I paid attention. I paid $1.25. I wanted to do that Control R and see the hand history that Ryan was showing me how to use, and I looked down and hit the thing and I hit the wrong button. See? Even the teacher screws the pooch. I don't know if Ryan's going to stream later today or anything, but I wanted to jump on this morning. Hey, he didn't try to rip me off. Sure like this in suited cards. Remember, 3% is all they're better if they're suited, but it really does help to have two ways to go on a hand. Out of position, 8-set offsuit, facing a raise, easy fold every time. Again, when you're playing by yourself, you might want to say those things to yourself. I got good position, I got bad cards, probably going to face a raise. But even if I don't, I'm going to be first in with good position and bad cards. What's the likelihood of these two guys folding? And if they don't fold, then I'm stuck with this hand. So is it worth doing? And the answer is no, because he's been calling quite a bit. And raising. And now he's out of position. If he raises, he's got a really big hand. If Posse had a hand here like 7 or 8, he'd probably call, flat him there, have him position, and see what he could do after the flop. May 13th to the 21st, Nigel's going to be in Las Vegas. Lost Wages. The newest edition of Ante Up magazine is out, and yours truly has a... You can go online to Ante Up magazine and just search my name, but look at the most current... If you don't get the magazine, look at the most current edition. I don't know if this will show up in the thing. It's Learning Limit Poker is the key to no limit poker. Let me see what this shows up on the thing or not. There, see it? There's the article right there. Anyhow, I think you'll enjoy the read. I got a new book the other day also, and that book was Counting Cards in Texas Hold'em. The guy wants me to review this book, Counting Cards in Texas Hold'em. Sorry for the little light on the screen. And it's really thin. I'll show you here in a second. really thin. And what he's saying is this book is not like other poker books. Does not tell you how you should act at the table, when you should bluff. Rather, this book will learn a method to predict what cards are likely to come out. So he's showing you when you can expect a low card or high card and stuff like that. There's only like 51 pages in the whole book. So, you know, you might want to check it out. Oh my. You know what? For this guy to try to get all that money to get a queen, I'm going to invest $225 here, even though it's not the right odds, it's not anything. I want to get the queen. That's what I'm willing to call if he bet. Whoo! Does he have the two pair, everybody? Let's check him out. We have to see what he has. $48. What a monster he is. Hi Ed, how are you doing? Ryan gave me the information on the table. According to Ryan, Canerco is the major net up at the top of the screen. R.W. Monster, who I just took a big chunk of his money. He sees about 50% of the flops. Cigar bound VIP is 34, which is pretty high. He's a decent player, but he's holding his own. And Amarillo is a 44 with average aggression. And oh yeah, Teach is a donkey. Well, I don't know about all of his analysis there, but I believe he got the donkey right. Let's see what Monster wants to do with a limp. You see how he does that? And he probably doesn't have anything, but I'm not going to do anything because I'm out of position. But next time I get a big hand, I'm going to do the same thing. Good information. First in, I raise. If he raises, I throw this away. Remember, he's only staying if he has anything. If he's just got two odd cards, he's probably not sticking around. Posse hasn't woke up with a big hand in a while. If he goes $4 or $5, I might have to believe him. Might have to believe him here. Let's put him on Jacks, King Queen, or Ace Queen, and hopefully he'll tell us. That would be a nice flop for me. Ooh, I wouldn't want that. Yay. 7-7 for the posse, man. He called him. He called him. He got him. Woohoo! Too funny. So, folks, that's what reads are all about. Posse had a read on him. He told you he plays 50%. I had a read on him. I told you before when he raised $5 on the A7, but I didn't want to get into that race with him at that time. I was waiting for a better hand. He might be tilting here, so we got to watch out. All right, Hammer, take care. You have to leave. Must go fishing in the house. Too many people for me to barrel, and these overcards they're in the playing zone. These are Broadway cards, so it's easy for me to just check out of this one, not waste any more money. And again, a 9's not going to help me here. It's going to help the king. So I'm done with the hand completely. Chimedian, I don't know how to say your name, but welcome to the stream this morning. Always glad to have somebody else in the house. Got questions? Put them in chat. We're just playing a little 25-cent 50 amongst friends. Remember, he's tight. Tight. Want him out. New player coming in. It's always good to take a look at that. Hey, I haven't updated my take on Posse. You notice a little mark here. That means I got a note on him. So let's just see next hand what it says. Anybody want to guess what it says? Have your own opinions ready, and then see if it says the same thing. It's a lie for me. It's got one heart here. Let's see, folks. Player notes. Ryan. I fooled you all, didn't I? Now, I don't like this guy coming in, especially here. He's got a big. I would think this is ace queen or a pocket pair. This is a decent hand. I'm out of position. I like the cards, but I can't play it. He'll play it. He's got 50 cent in. 75 cents is nothing for him, unless he's got 9-2. Must Go Fishing says that RD Monsters is an ATM. He is. Let me just put my raise in. Take care of it, Sharon. Oh no, 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 no. That's exactly what somebody told me the other day about Ryan. He plays with a HUD, and he plays too many hands at too many tables and too many long shots. There was one that came in for him, but the person was observing him and nailed it. And it's a leak in Ryan's game. He's got to correct it. Think about what he had on the flop. Not much. All right. So we got taken down a notch there by hitting 3 10s and making a straight with the jack. No way I was going to bet that on the end. Cigar Bound's going to go 2. Nope. And I'll go 2 because he does that to me all the time. Love these cards. Love them, love them, love them. If he goes 1 1/4, I will invest $1 here because I think he'll come in, and I'd like to hit this hand. Rob liked that one. I can get out of this one. Let's see what happens. I haven't done that once. Ryan noticed it. All right. That's a fold. Coming up on an hour at this table, and I wanted to get a good hour in on a 25-cent, 50-cent table this morning, demonstrate texture and putting players on hands. So this has worked out really well and profitable for Ryan and myself so far. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We'll have many more coming to you. In fact, I may restream in a little while. Whoa, take it down with nothing. Ryan, do you have plans to stream anytime soon? This is an easy check. 2 5s. Oh, I got one. Check. Well, the only thing to do here, if everybody just limped, is try to bet this middle pair and take it down. Money to be made when money is left on the table. I'm going to call here. I'm going to check raise here. Fast. He may have a 4. Got to watch out for that. You don't want to usually lose your stack in an unraised pot. Ooh. Got to find out, don't we? I got to tell him that I got a 4. I'm in the blind, so they got to think about that. That's why a check raise sometimes works better. You get them to put money in voluntarily. If you come out betting from the blind, they put you on the 4. They don't call, and you get no money for it. So if you check raise for it, you can make it look like you have the 4. Or if you have the 4, you can do the same thing. This is an easy fold. I can steal again. But again, I'm going against 2 guys that are in too many pots. Too many long shots, Ryan. Got to cut that. Any questions from some of the people that have joined us? L.J. Smith, 1920, and Markey underscore Markey came in. That's great. Scorcher 2013. Hey, a lot of new faces. I'm sure glad to see you. Follow us by just clicking on that link. Let's do it this way. We appreciate if you click on that link and follow us at either Facebook or Twitter, and especially here at Twitch TV. We enjoy that. Ryan, I was going to do... Ryan's going to take over the stream. Ryan is Posse, 1972 Posse. If he wants me to come back in a couple of minutes, I'll come back on Skype with you guys as well. And Rob Gagg's going to play in the next stream. Again, I'm going to make this a pot, but I'm going to go a little bit more than a pot here because I know Monster wants to pay. and he doesn't pay this time. Sure, Posse, you can do that. And remember, everybody, there's going to be a delay when I jump off of here. There's going to be a delay of a minute and almost 2 minutes, so don't go away. And then Ryan's going to fire it back up. So take a rest. You know, go to the bathroom, get a soda, get a beer. You know, if somebody's home for a nooner, get a nooner. Don't share that information with us. I'm going to jump out now. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll be back again on probably Saturday, and then of course the Sunday conversation at 11 Eastern time. I got Scrimitzu, that's Scrimitzu, and he's a great energy from Romania and does multi-tables, and it ought to be a great interview on the Sunday conversation. All right, folks, I'm going to sign off now. I thank you so very much for coming in today, and don't go away, because Ryan, 1972 Posse, is going to take over for me, and then I'm going to come in on an open mic with him doing the streaming. So stand by. You got about 4 or 5 minutes, and Ryan's going to get all set up, and we'll be back. Thanks again.